It feels like what you want is never what I want. It hits like a cyclone. And we're spinning, yeah, we're spinning. Honey, I'm home. Hurts me to my core. That ain't your zone. You ain't close to my zone. This honey at home ain't as sweet as before. I glance at the door. I'm feeling stuck off the centrifugal force. I don't know if I can stick with this shit anymore. I'm feeling constricted and sick to my core. Asking myself, what would I want victory for? Cause ain't no victory in misery, is missing a point. I asked for joy and they gave me a joint. Stop being coy and just give me my coins, and I can be on my way without the need to believe or annoy. Some negative concept, how the pettiness progress. Them tendencies can't offset with them lovers must confess that the enemy's what's next. So we pulled the shoe, but no matter how high I get, I won't get over you. It feels like what you want is never what I want. It hits like a cyclone. And we're spinning, yeah, we're spinning. It feels like what you want is never what I want. It hits like a cyclone.
Welcome.
Alright, let's get fucking high. It's never too late. It's never too late, my guy. Welcome to another Chaos Trials. On the other side, we're vibing, we're ready, we're gonna get some high real quick, and then jump into the other side. go move. Let's take another. Let's get it. Are you guys joining this Chaos Trials? It's in 10 minutes. Oh, it's a game. A game that we play. Yeah, it says 9 p.m. Eastern. That's in 10 minutes. The way I see it.
I'm so fatigued from leeches sucking the life out. If you fuck with our lifestyle, beat your ups and I wipe out. My times now had these bleeding cuts for a while now. Seeming up, but my smile's down. Love from a loud crowd. Maybe dreaming above the clouds now. Brains in the cell, release the cuffs and I wild out. My mind's numb, you can blame me. My time's come feeling brain dead.
very end. Transition over here.
Well, you do at the very end of it. It doesn't matter where you do it. Just you have to do it. It doesn't matter where you do it. You wait for it to get off manually. You gotta wait for it to get off manually. You don't press spacebar to get off of it. You don't press spacebar to get off of it. You wait for the finish thing to finish. But here's what I learned, and this is the real alpha here. It's very minor, but it's alpha. If you're facing this,
if y'all would, those of y'all who are in the ground bubble, go
and you
Twitter and
press A
please
to go
retweet Precious.
you will go too fast to that line. Like you'll lose distance.
Streaming the
So what I
chaos.
do is I
I'm
like
inviting
hold
everybody,
there,
and then I'll restream.
like in that
Or
direction,
repost the stream.
and hold A, so that I
Thank you,
don't.
Dippy.
That makes no sense.
It makes sense if you watch like a replay or something. I don't know.
No, I mean I understand what you're saying. That makes no sense. I've done it a bunch of times, and none of that other garbage does anything good. Like looking away, like I'm not even gonna hit the rail. I'm just gonna like land
Well,
right here.
you have to make sure
and
you
have
get the
to
rest
run
of
up
the.
like an idiot.
You have to make sure to get the jump first at 5.2, and then the second one. At
Yo, everybody feel free to request something you want to see. I am going to read a little bit of a lore story I've been kind of working on for the past couple of hours. We came up with it at the last minute, but I'm going to give it a whirl. We are going to be going to Ride the Current, which is downstairs in Cold District. I won't be keeping you guys that long. I appreciate your time tonight for coming out to the Chaos Trials. We're going to let folks get in here shortly. I'm going to invite some more people in, and we got my man Dino Pond coming up. What up, Dino?
What is up, guys? Are they ready to be riders of the currents?
Riders of the Chaos Currents.
I don't think these guys are ready.
I think the people are still trickling in.
Yeah, people are trickling in.
Yeah, like we normally start off with like 35 plus. We will
Well, it's because the bubble is not public; it's private.
Is it? Oh, is it private? Oh, hold up. Let me end this bubble then. My bad.
Otherside for a while was really special to me. But you know, I think, you know, me and Angie had a back and forth about it, and she kind of pushed it on me. Actually, it was just like, you know what, you should do a Spaces again, because we had a Spaces, and she said it did really well. She's like, you know, maybe you should do it again. And I was like, you know what, I think you're right. So we coordinated, and we just kind of got in this arc of like interviewing artists, you know, and I think it's good. Like, I don't mind speaking and just kind of having a theme for Render Pool, but I don't know, if I could have a breakout moment where we kind of shine a light on other people, I think that's just, I don't know, healthy for the space. I think it kind of lets artists, you know, get some spotlight on them that may, you know, otherwise may not have been able to kind of get some light on them. And, you know, just kind of make them feel good about what they're doing so they can kind of continue cooking, you know, in the space and doing their thing. So I'm really appreciative of like the community, you know, kind of being all in on it. You know, it seems people, it seems that people really enjoy it or appreciate it. So I'm thankful, I'm grateful that people are tuning in, and I think I'm just gonna keep it going, man. I think you know, bringing up TJ today was nice. You know, next week we got Jabrel, so I think that should be another great interview.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, Jabrel next week. We had Rock Soul and Christy the week before. We had Nana on the show, you know, so it's been
so many good artists.
You know, we're on the lookout. We're keeping an eye. I'd love to get Jacopo in here as well. He was another, you know, great person I met in Lisbon. We had a great conversation, and we hung out, you know, together there. It was really nice interaction. So yeah, I'm also reaching out to 2D artists, illustrators, you know. So I don't want to keep the focus only on game devs or 3D artists. I wanted to kind of just be about it, you know, artists on this space, you know, in general. So, but yeah, Jabrel next week, and we'll keep it cooking, you know. We even had Figgy on the show. Remember that? That was wild.
So, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was special. I'm glad he did it. You know, it's funny because he was CEO already at the time.
Yeah.
But he didn't say it though. You know, it wasn't known, and so I just found it.
I kind of like that too, though, because like,
yeah.
You know what's really cool about that is like you literally got somebody like who didn't really change it up, you know. Well, I don't know if I agree with that statement anymore. Like, well, I don't think he's changed. He hasn't changed the kind of person he is, but like we've seen now that he's the leader, we've seen a few different shades of Figgy. You know?
Yeah. It's definitely a change, a slight change. Yeah.
Yeah, and yo, but it's been very well received. Like yo, like he like listen, most CEOs restaurant job like that wouldn't straight up call out CoinDesk. and like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really wouldn't. And so just kind of watching that all play out has been pretty cool. You know, Dino, where are you at? Are you at the Challenge Island already?
I am at the Challenge Island.
Okay.
I'm over here with a couple of people.
Oh, you got some peoples in there already? Okay. Alrighty. Well, guys, what do y'all think? Y'all want to go to let's go to Ride the Current. Let's head over to Ride the Current. I was going to take y'all on this rail tour, but I think we're just going to go straight to Ride the Current. We'll go this way. We can ride the rail that's down here, and I'll get into the story time here once we get in there. I kind of want to see how many people we have show up. I was hoping we would have the regular like 40 plus that we have, because I think getting that many people inside of a challenge area like this, with the way that it's structured, it'd just be great content, great proof of plays, great all of that. You know what I mean? So we'll head down over here. We're going down into the little gamer area. Going down to the little gamer. Sorry guys, I'm kind of blah. I just have like this, like, I don't know, I'm just like a little bit like this, like blah. I got a lot going through my mind. I got my oldest graduating this week, and I just got like tons of things to do, and just mindful of thoughts.
I see a couple people trying to do the challenge and stuff. I think what we discovered about this challenge, Machiavelli, is actually like super cool. With like the speeds of like how traverse the rails. Like I don't think you realize how cool that is actually, because I've never seen that happen like on a different.
Everybody get on the rails. See if y'all can all stay on the rails.
I'm going slow right now. I think that you have to be in here for a minute.
Oh, I'm going faster than everybody.
For those who don't understand, what's going on right now, we have discovered that if you are the chosen one, you actually there are 3 levels of chosen one on this map. And if you notice me, right, you'll probably see me lapping you right now. Traveling like 3 times the speed of everyone else on the rails.
We don't know Shrine. We don't know how it's happening, Shrine.
Coming, J Vegas, I'm coming for you.
If the chaos route chooses you, you travel 3 times the speed of light. If the chaos route like only thinks that you're like half worthy, you travel 2 times the speed of light. And if you're just like a normal person, you just travel at a normal speed.
Yeah, straight up.
That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like.
But earlier for me, I was going slow forever. I didn't think anything would ever change it, and then for some reason, I started going super fast, and I don't even know how it happened.
J Vegas is on the rails and not moving, so he's found like the ultimate. He's found like the ultimate like. He's not even moving.
What is happening right now?
So if any of you guys are trying to figure out how to move at the speed of light on the rails, that is unclear at the moment. It's not clear how you do it. However, we do have ways that you can become worthy. You can become worthy by tricking the routes into thinking you're worthy. So you do that by switching avatars. It'll think you're a different person, and then maybe you'll be worthy. You can trick it by activating the lever and maybe turning it off. That might trick it into thinking that you're worthy. And if you do those things repeatedly,
What happened to Dino? What happened to Dino?
He might have got kicked. He's been in the game for a minute. Now it keeps kicking everybody.
Oh, is it kicking everybody after an hour for real? It is really doing that?
Well, it kicked me out earlier. I don't know if it's an hour exactly, but yeah, it keeps doing it. Prescott, he's not worthy.
Yo, we could take over from here, dog. Don't worry, man.
That whole not worthy thing was like all the Dino's thing. I had no idea. Oh, there he is. I had no idea where he was going.
What was he saying? We can pick up where he left off. What was he saying? Dino.
The rails decide.
Dino.
I think I'm going faster now. Oh, I'm catching up to Steph. And
is it every time you go around it gets faster?
No, we don't know what causes it. It's not that though. It's that we deduced what it wasn't, but we still haven't figured out what it is.
Yes, that's fair.
When Dino comes back, he'll explain more. It's basically, it seems to be random, but there's things that could change it. Like, if you turn the lever on or off, change your avatar, leave or come back in, it could slow you back down or speed you back up. It seems like there's... Oh, there's Dino.
Yo, I'm picking up speed right now. Holy shit, I am hauling ass.
That's the way it works. And then for no reason, it might slow you down.
Yo, did it say that I was gone from in here?
No.
Yo, my whole system just quit working. And then when I hit to come back in here, it let me all the way back in. Okay, Nice butterfly wing stuff. Okay. Donna, what were we talking about, bro? I'm lost. Am I supposed to tell a story now? Is it story time? I don't know.
Did you bring Dino back up as speaker? I'm just gonna bring him up as speaker. Are you
No, I need you to bring Dino back up as
today?
speaker because I can't bring anybody up. My whole system is acting weird. That's why I said it just kicked me out and then it let me right back in.
I can't make him co-host though. I made him speaker.
Yeah, I can't make any. I can't.
Wow.
I can't.
Hi, Dino.
Back to what I was saying, where I was rudely interrupted by the game. But yeah, you can literally just change your speed by switching avatars, by coming in and out of the challenge, by activating the lever and turning it off. Basically, just do something that'll change your speed. Just do anything, and it's just random. It's all just random. We haven't found something that just increases your speed.
Yo,
it's just random. And unfortunately, we haven't found a way to utilize the increased speed for the challenge. So if you're thinking, hey, let's use this speed boost to, like, you know, beat Dino's score on the challenge, it doesn't work. It doesn't help. Because unfortunately, for the speed run of the challenge,
are people frozen on the rails?
You gotta get off the rail and transition to another one. Yeah, so Jay Vegas is frozen on the rail.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's extra special.
I don't know how he's doing that, but
yeah, that's something new.
Yo, I want pure pandemonium. I wish we had like 50 people running on this rail right now. All non-stop. Infinity loops. No!
Angie just fell off, but she had it going, man. Yo, I'm hauling ass right now, dude.
Yo!
Yeah. There's 3 levels. Oh yeah, you're going fast. You're probably on level 3.
Dude, I've been going around and around. This is probably like my 10th time around.
I also think it helps if, like, you know, somebody crashes and, like, leaves it, like, makes room for someone else to go fast. I don't know. Because I lost my speed, I think someone else gained it.
Later, Steph. Later.
Guys, if we could take a minute, just a little bit of housekeeping notes real quick. Housekeeping notes. Dippy, will you do it? Pamela, please. And then, can we get, a retweet on Fresh Out's, stream on X? If we could please retweet the Chaos Route stream on X, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Later, Dippy.
Yeah, Tropical's like, we found out there's at least 3 speeds. At least 3. There might be more. There's Mach 5 too. Wait, is Thermal a speaker now?
Yeah,
Later.
I just wanted to let you guys know more me-moves are coming in because Hype's space is over. So let's retweet that post so everyone knows where to go. That's all.
Oh, thank you, Pam. Bring them all, Pam. Bring all the
Get
me-moves.
40, 50 people in here. Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Wow. Party time.
Steph, do you see your wings between your legs?
I sure do. My proof of
so beautiful to us.
Yo,
My
Steph,
proof
you
of
can't
faith is a little busted.
your wings either?
No, none of us. No,
Yeah.
mine are between my legs. Steph's are between her legs. But you guys see them looking pretty.
Yeah, our own proof of plays will look a little busted, but we'll come out really than everybody else.
For real.
Man, I
Another
finally
thing-
fell.
if you fall, doesn't matter. You can still get on with the same speed. You should be able to, as soon as you get back on, you should be back on with the same speed. As long as you have it, you don't lose it.
If you got a coda, guys, put on the coda. You got a coda, sport your coda.
But they don't have wings.
Put some wings on it.
I was talking to MX earlier, and he's convinced that we can have new people on the leaderboards after today. He's convinced that there's
really
2
convinced
spots.
Of that, MX? Is MX
He's
even
convinced
here
that
yet?
He is. He just refused to talk to us. MX, talk to us.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to give you a little lore. Okay, I've been piecing this story together over the past couple of hours. We wanted to like create a story that was gonna be like kind of like coherent to these purple lines, these currents, these roots that spawn from the Nexus. If you look around this environment right here, you'll see 2 types of roots, and but really one type of tree with 2 different type of roots. You have these blue lines going through this tree, and then off the side you have this other tree with these pink glowing chaos roots, and then they kind of turn into little tentacles at the top over here up to the side. And so you have like this very much like this duality. And so me, Dino, and Dippy were talking. We were trying to come up with like a relay race, a game, just kind of all just doing this in here together. And we came up with the term the chaos route, and you know, we're trying to create a little lore with a little coda around here. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna start to read this, and let's see how y'all like it. After the fall of the Nexus, the Coders discovered something growing beneath the fractured world. It began where Soma conduits had ruptured during the Chaos eruption. Blue creation energy collided with unstable chaos, fusing together deep beneath the floating islands of the Nexus. From that collision, the Chaos root was born. At first, the Coders believed that it was an infection spreading through the foundations of the city. Massive black roots threaded themselves across the broken landscape, weaving through cliffs, wrapping around ancient structures, and stretching in between the shattered landmasses suspended in the void. Pulses of pink chaos energy surged through the roots, while the streaks of Somos glowed beneath their surface, like the veins of living lightning. And you can see that here in the duality with the pink nodes and the blue coming through both these tree stones. But the longer the Coders studied the roots, the stranger they became. The chaos root did not spread randomly; it moved with purpose. The roots naturally formed flowing pathways across the Nexus, carving impossible routes through the floating rooms and connecting distant regions of the other side together. During chaos surges, the entire network would ignite with chaotic energy, launching debris and stones and broken machines across the landscape at terrifying speeds. Most Coders feared this phenomenon, but one Coda saw opportunity. His name was MX. A young Coda engineer from the Pulse District who believed the Chaos Root was not trying to destroy the Nexus, it was trying to move through it. While Mega Codas like Kevi argued over containment, MX began experimenting. Using salvaged launch sling components, fractured Soma conduits, and old Voyager parts and stabilizers, he constructed the first root rails directly onto the pathways of the Chaos Root itself. At that moment, the system activated, the whole Nexus shut, and chaos sparks erupted across the roots. Soma energy flare blew through the rails, and the pathways awakened. This is what MX wanted to do in order to launch people across the Nexus. He blasted across the Nexus faster than any Coda in history, grinding alongside spiraling root pathways he created that twisted around cliff sides, through the Nexus, around the temple, through the gardens, up the sideways, and even carved the pass himself straight through the Pulse District that you see from the top to the bottom. The rails were wild, unstable, but alive. Some pathways shifted mid-ride, others didn't. While others appeared during only the Chaos Surge, a few launched riders so high above the Nexus that they could see the Chaos Portal hanging over the city like the Black Sun. MX barely survived his first run, but naturally, as any Coda would say, that made it successful. And I'm kind of stuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like I got like this is actually another direction I wanted to go. Like I'm kind of like trying to wrap my head around it myself. It's a work,
really
definitely
good
a work
so
in
far.
progress. What's that?
It's really good so far. Like really good.
I like the story. I like the infection idea, like, and it's sprouting from beneath the city. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, like what we tried to do with that is like if you look at this, and I love talking lore, y'all know that. If you look at this tree right here that we're all standing on, these roots, look at the like they're very much like with like this it's chaos and soma mix, right? And then if you look across the way, you see this purple, this big chaos root like kind of growing out of the ground and stuff like that. So it's like very conducive to like the flow of energy and just the way all this moves. And then you see the rails running around. Like we were trying to create something dope.
Yeah, I like the use of the two colors too. Yeah, the two colors is a nice combination.
It really is. It really is. I even try to involve Curtis and Blue in the story.
Yeah, I like how you also use community members, like with the mega coded, like Kevin in there and stuff, and MX in there. MX is a legend, so that's awesome.
Yeah, MX is when we were in here, he was in here with us, and we were all talking and stuff, and I'm like. Nice. I was like, yo, since the rails are pink and stuff, we're just going to say it was your pink coder that came up with it. That's why I said he's a young engineer. And if you look at MX's coder right now, he's like wearing a jetpack and he's got the coda pendant and he looks like a little engineer. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he's up building some stuff. So that's kind of like where the inspiration for this came. But,
I like.
Yeah, appreciate that. So I got to this point in the story where once MX created the rails, Curtis kind of became obsessed with them. And the first time Blue brought him to the railway, Curtis stared at it, glowing, and he's like, this feels incredibly unsafe. And he went for it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out how Curtis fits in it too, trust me. But, seconds later, after he launched himself off of a broken railway segment, he crashed into a beacon station, and somehow he started racing inward towards 6 Voyagers. And there was a stolen vending machine and a porta potty involved in this story. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I could go like I don't know, like I'm still trying to work this story. To this day, the root rails remain the fastest way to travel across the Nexus and the fractured worlds surrounding it. But the Codas still do not fully understand the chaos root beneath them, because the pathways continue to grow, expanding further into the other side every year. Some mega Codas believe that roots are slowly reconnecting the broken worlds of the multiverse. Others believe the chaos root is building something, a network, a nervous system, a living map stretching across reality itself. And sometimes, during the high-speed rides across the oldest pathways, riders report seeing massive shapes moving besides them through the glowing roots, keeping pace, watching, as if something ancient has been riding the rails alongside them before the coders ever discovered them at all. Yo, that's just a little bit about the chaos roots here on, Ride the Current. Thanks for coming. I will redefine that story, guys. I'll tell it to you again some other time, but like that's what I could come up with in the past couple of hours. But I appreciate it, Kevy. We do have a couple of activities tonight, appreciate everybody who come through. We got 30 of you guys in the house. I think that's enough to get some awesome user generated content right here around these rails. And Dino, do we want to show them the speed run first?
I think we want to show them the speed run real quick because some people are asking.
Yeah. I think we start with the tutorial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this is a really short one, right, guys? I mean, obviously, all you have to do is ride the rails here, right? There's only 2 instances where you even have to touch the keyboard. The first instance is going to be when you start the actual challenge, right? You're going to have to click the start challenge button. But you're gonna have to also learn to do a jump, which is you're going to run at this first beam, and you're not gonna land on it. You're just going to double tap the spacebar really fast, so you skip over it onto the second beam. Right? Our goal is to try to get to that second beam by like jumping, double jumping off the first beam, and you land on the second beam. I don't know if you guys were looking at me just then, but I did it right there. So you're using the first beam just to get the speed boost to land on the second beam. So you're basically running out the first beam, and yeah, you're landing on the second one. I missed right there. All right, so that's step one. If you do that as fast as humanly possible, right after clicking the start challenge button, you can get the second gem at exactly 5.2 seconds. Or if you're even faster, I mean, depending on just how fast your reaction time is, right, after you click the lever and how fast you jump on the beam to go to the second beam, you can get it as fast as 5.0 to get that second gem. And then the only other time you gotta touch the keyboard is when you're about to get, you're about to transition to the next rail. So once you go to like your fourth gem, to get the fifth gem, you have to transition to the next rail. So what you're gonna do is, for the fourth gem, you're gonna jump off of the rail, and you are going to glide underneath the rail and collect the fourth gem from below the rail. The gems have a radius of where you can touch them from. You don't have to go through them. You can be like a good 1 foot or 2 feet away from the gem and still collect it. So we're going to glide underneath the rail, collect the fourth gem from below the rail, and really fast get onto the next rail. The faster you can get onto the next rail, the better. You want to transition to the second rail at 13.5 seconds to break the record. You can get onto the second rail at 13.4. You will beat my score of 17.67. I did end up getting the 17.67 moments before the Chaos Trials, but you know, I did have the record before anyway. I got it last night, and I broke the record like 6 times today. I just keep beating my own score. So this score can get significantly faster too. 17.67 is not the best score. I'm sure if I keep playing, I'll get, you know, maybe 17.4 or something. It's just a matter of transitioning from the first rail to the second rail as fast as humanly possible, to do a very sharp turn, and collect the next gem from underneath the rail. Now, if you cannot do that, you can just collect the fourth gem as usual. When you are transitioning to the next rail, hold the S key to descend really fast to the second rail, and you'll still get like 17.9. You'll still be like top 3. And there's really not much else to it. It's just literally ride the rail. Ride the rail, get the initial first jump, and transition fast. That's it. So if you guys want, you can look at me at the start line and just see how I kind of jump, or I use the first rail to transition to the next rail. I kind of missed there, but yeah, you just have to just jump off the first rail, use the speed, and get onto the second rail. That's really the hardest part of the whole challenge. If you do that, you can basically guarantee yourself on the leaderboard right now, because 19 seconds is very slow, and you can get that as long as you do the first transition really well. There you go. That's how you do it. If you guys are watching me, you use that first rail, transition to the second.
Just sit by the window.
Yo, guys, if y'all want the I'll give out the badge code right now. I don't mind giving out the badge code right now too. For the openpage.fun and for the Otherside calendar, for both of them, it is Chaos Rider. Chaos Rider. CHAOS RIDER. CHAOS
And he crashed. But I did hear the badge code, Chaos Rider, CHAOS RIDER. Guys, let me know, guys, if you need any help with the speed run. Because honestly, this is like one of the best ones for you guys to get on the leaderboard. Literally only 2 times you gotta put your hand on the keyboard. Does everyone know how to transition to the second rail? You run at the rail, double tap really quick the space bar, or the jump button, whatever it is, and use the momentum of the first rail to get to the second rail. So just like that.
Every time I double tap quickly, I shoot off in some crazy direction. The only way it's working is if I glide really slowly, like
no, that's the second one. You could do the glide too, right? But then you won't get on the leaderboard. You just gotta perfect the jump. If you're, jumping and sending you in a wild direction, that's a really good sign. It just means that you have to run at the rail a little bit more directly. So kind of aim straight. Aim straight, and then once he shoots you straight, you can like kind of control your movement a little in the air to land on the second rail. So you can do a little bit of like left turn or right turn, whatever you need to adjust to get to the second rail. But just make sure you shoot off the first rail and get to the second.
Thank you for the tips, you're awesome. Oh my god.
If you guys are watching me again, I did it right there. If you just do it one time, you'll probably get onto the leaderboard.
I'm back, guys. I got rugged.
We did notice that, but we gave him the code Chaos Rider.
Yeah, Chaos Rider. My bad. They did, so y'all did hear me say the code.
We did hear the code. We spelled it out for them. Everybody, if you don't have it, go to openpage.fun/claim. Password is Chaos Rider.
It's also on the Otherside calendar. Also the Otherside calendar code.
Excellent. I'm gonna claim it myself.
Yeah, sure. Yo, J Vegas, yo, Kirk.
Is anybody getting somewhere with the jump, or is it too difficult?
Come on, guys. I know y'all. Some of y'all are speaking. Let's go. If you speak, please request up. We'd like to hear.
I've made just about everyone a speaker. They were people that usually talk. If anyone else wants to be speaker, just request up.
Well, Zino, I can say that even not being able to do that jump the right way, I actually fell off the map at one point, and I still got my own best personal time. So, even so.
Let's go.
I fell off the map and literally ran to the last gem. Best personal time. Wild.
So remember, guys, you gotta run really close to that first rail. So get like as close as you can to it, right? And then spam your spacebar 2 times to kind of like launch yourself at the second beam. Like even me, right? I don't get it perfect every time. Like if you don't get it perfect, just restart. It might take you 4 times to do it. It may take you 5 times. Speed running is all about kind of repetition, which is why I don't typically enjoy speedrunning that much, but I'm just very competitive as a player, so I do it and to get to the rank 1 spot. But it does require a lot of repetition, doing the same thing over and over again, perfecting minor things, and it really comes down to the minor details when you're speedrunning, because like the smallest change to something can get you the extra 0.01 milliseconds you need, or in most cases, a lot of the speedruns, we need 0.001 seconds to get to first place. Like we need the 100th of a millisecond to make a difference.
Jay Vegas, how were you frozen on the rails earlier?
Every single time I would my camera angle would move, it would just freeze and kick me out. They did it 4 times in a row.
Oh, so it's kicking you out.
Completely froze me and kicked me out, yeah. Every single time I had to re-up. It's freaking annoying, yeah. And then every time I log in, it says that it's not updating. On the bottom of my thing, it says it's not sitting.
Mine's saying that too. On the bottom when I log in.
For everyone, I
today.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Yeah, I think it's a common bug. I think we should all report it at the same time in the morning.
Yeah, James will appreciate that.
That way they know we're
James. James.
We all tag him on X.
I'm just gonna
That
sit in the
beaver
Otherside
James.
Discord voice chat and
Yo, GT
I'm
dog,
gonna yell his
you
name.
might be on a 3-way time on the leaderboard, but make no mistake, you were faster than those other 2 people. You have a time in like by 0.001 milliseconds. Like you 0.01 doesn't matter. Like if you're above them on the leaderboard, it means that you have you still have a faster time by the 100th of a millisecond.
I can't beat 22.
I'm going fast.
Cooked. Failed to apply update.
I'm gonna be reading a couple of lore stories that I've already got down and perfected, like the Secret Order of the Soma Cum Laude, and then or it's actually Soma Cum Laude. Then I'm gonna read that one. I'm gonna read the Ascending Route, and then hopefully maybe I'll have this the Chaos Route. Man, apparently I've been going after routes because the Ascending Route was one that I did off of one of the first challenges that we did. What was that? Fortune's Run 4? Or Fortune's Rise 4? Dino?
I think there was, right? Fortune's Rise 4?
Yeah. Yep.
Hug me up, Fresh, I'm
Machiavelli, you
stuck.
should have them. You should have them all recorded, and then put somewhere in the metaverse where people can go and listen to all the lore.
I know I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get into what I'm saying. I know in the future there's going to be a lore library. Like there's going to be some kind of thing that they're going to put together. That you know what I mean. I know they're working on a lot of things, guys. But the whole lore of the Nexus and stuff, all that's going to be there for us to read and check out and all that stuff.
I think
what
I'm
really excited about and sad that I missed was the heavy metal meetup last Friday.
Yo, did you rewatch it? It was a good watch, and they answered a lot of questions. And what I like about the way Alex executed on that meeting is that he took all the questions that people asked and they answered them honestly. And then I like the fact that Gabe was there too, because it just showed the solidarity in the team, whether they had a disagreement or they're not he's not full time with it anymore, whatever it is. You just needed to see that because it has come a long way, and they still have so far to go.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I picked up a pretty cool Celestial and got a pet, but I thought it was really well done and was excited to hear, the things they had in store, and thought it was really super solid meetup. I watched it on stream, kind of hiding in the corner at work, but
nice.
Yeah, it was looking like it was really cool.
Yeah, man. They're active, and heavy metal is going to be a huge part of the other side. So I'm just I'm very curious to see how these brands and activations are going to roll out. I don't know. I'm mad hopeful. Y'all know I'm a other side bull. Y'all know I'm almost a perma bull about all of this stuff. But I think only just time will tell. And we're in some interesting time. We're going into the slow season for crypto. If you look at historically, like summer times and stuff like that, like people sell in May and go away. Back for fall so that we could ball. But that second part I just made up. It's not really part of the thing, but like sell in May and go away is a very real thing. Thanks. So sell in May and go away is a very real thing, and like I'm just hoping with the way the markets are and reacting and stuff that we have a little bit more positive momentum. We've seen a lot of things pick up for NFT side, and that doesn't look to be slowing down. I think we're having some nice healthy pullbacks and consolidations, but like people are like the collectors are active and the communities are growing slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Like we're watching it happen before our eyes, and like if you're in the trenches, you really don't really see it. You kind of got to pull back 5,000 feet and just kind of get that aerial view of what's really happening.
Yeah, I don't know how kind of the mainstream adoption of crypto, like it was supposed to be super bullish in the fall, and it's just kind of gotten hammered up until recently with NFT volume and Bitcoin getting back towards 80. But I'm very bullish on NFTs and Otherside as well. I've collected a lot to be able to participate in the different communities, but I think we're gonna have some uptime for sure coming up.
Yeah, man. Very, very excited. You know what I'm saying? Codas are the alpha. Codas are the alpha.
So anybody else break some of their time? Like I said before, Gonko looks like he did improve from 17.86 to 17.78, bringing him closer to that rank 1 spot. However, I will say that the 60s are a lot harder to get to. I've only done it once, but I can get into the 70s like every time.
Yo, I'm gonna need just a minute, Dino. I'll be right back. Dippy.
I'm kind of stuck at 22, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy with that because my time originally was over 1 minute.
So I mean, yeah, so it does come down to just doing that first jump. If you do that first jump, right, like literally everybody's run should be exactly the same because you're not doing anything except for riding the rails. So it comes down to when you jump off of the first rail, right? And if you look where you start, right, where the challenge button is, you will see at the north, right? If you look north from where the challenge button is, you will see a curve in the rails. And you want to jump off the first rail at the center of that curve. So when you look north, you look at the rails, there's a curve right before the fourth gem. You're going to jump off the rail at that curve. At the middle of that curve, you're going to go under the rail, collect the gem from below the rail, and transfer over to the second rail so you can get the next gem. And the faster you're able to do that, the better. Like it's just that. That's the only part of the challenge, is just get off the rail and transfer to the second rail as fast as humanly possible. If it takes you 4 seconds to do that, then that's where the 22 seconds is coming from, because you're going from 18 seconds to 22 seconds. You want to transfer over in less than a second. So half a second is what you're trying to allocate to transferring over, or actually a little bit more, because you're leaving at like 12.3, you're getting off the first rail, and you're arriving at the second rail at 13.5. So you're allocating 1.2 seconds to transition to the next rail. If you spend 5 seconds doing that, then that's where you're burning all the time. And then for those who are at the top of the leaderboard, if you're you know, Gonk over here fighting for those extra 0.11. Yeah, he needs 0.11 seconds. If you're trying to get those 0.11, I mean, I guess I'll give you some alpha so you can try to pass me. For those extra 0.11 seconds, you obviously need to get onto this first rail as fast as humanly possible. So 0.01 second after you hit the challenge button, you need to be on the rail, jump over to the second rail. And when you are transferring over to the next rail, you need to be holding the S and D keys. So you're transferring over to the second rail while also descending at the same time. And if you're already doing that, I also think at the very end when you're transferring over, when your character automatically transfers to the last rail, you can help it go faster by holding the A key at the very end. I don't know if that actually makes a difference. I think it does. You hold A key to transfer over to the last rail faster. But yeah, it's playing these challenges is kind of fun because we're literally always fighting for hundredth of a millisecond. We're always trying to figure out, like, how do we get an extra hundredth of a millisecond on our run after we've perfected it, after we've done everything. How do we get an extra hundredth of a millisecond? How do we get an extra like 0.01 milliseconds? That's what we're always fighting for. So currently the 0.11 milliseconds between second and first is actually kind of huge. It's a big deal. To get even faster than 0.67, we would have to discover something else. Something we were trying to learn is maybe like the speed boosts, right? The fact that everyone travels on the rails at different speeds. We were trying to figure out a way to use that in the challenge, but it doesn't seem like it helps. It doesn't seem like we can do anything with it because we have to transfer over to the next rail. But anyways, we'll be waiting for Machiavelli to come back. Mac, are you back yet? But yeah, anybody else making progress?
Sorry.
Wait, what'd you say?
Dino, do you run on client or on stream?
I run it on the client. I mean, the client is always much more smoother than the stream. Are you on the stream?
Yeah, I'm on stream now because whenever I'm on client, I can't open up my profile, and client used to run perfectly for me until recently. Now it'll run okay, but it'll lock up and kick me out every once in a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, it shouldn't make too big of a difference because, well, at least for this challenge, hopefully, because you're basically on the rails for the majority of the time. But I mean, the extra frames from having the clients, I mean, they can only help you, right? They can't hurt you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would recommend everyone just practice getting from that first rail to the second rail, because if you do that, that's really cool. It's a really nice skill to have, just being able to like double tap the space bar really quickly and use the first rail to fly over to that second rail. Prescott made it on the board, number 10. So MX was right, there was room for people to get onto the leaderboard today.
Yo, we just had somebody hit the top 10 leaderboard. Let's go.
Prescott 19.02. Let's go.
Congratulations,
Let's
Prescott.
go. Congratulations.
Prescott making the board. How'd you do it, Prescott? Did you do the transfer from the first rail to the second rail? It was the alpha.
Oh, he needs to be made a speaker.
He said yeah, and the S, holding S when transferring from the first rail to the second rail also helps. yeah, that's definitely I think helpful when transferring to the next rail. And really the whole challenge is just that, right? It's literally how fast can you transfer it to the next rail, and just repetition. Because I mean, there are players like Gonko and VT Boxers and Max even, right? Who, I mean, they have all the skills necessary. Now it's just like repetition to do it as fast as humanly possible. And I mean, after that, it's also like just reaction time, right? It's just like, how fast can you click the lever and get onto the rail? Like, can you do it in 0.1 milliseconds? Can you do it in 0.06 milliseconds? 0.05, 0.04? The faster you can click buttons, the better, right? So every little thing helps.
Hey, can I see you do it real quick, please, now that I'm here?
Oh, yeah, okay. So, you want me to just show you how to do the jump, or like the whole thing?
Yeah, I just want to see you go from that first one to the second one. Oh, I just saw Prescott do it. Ooh.
So, did you see that?
Holy crap. It barely even looks like you touched the first one. Good lord.
That is exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Didn't look like you touched it at all.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You did touch it.
No, you did. You have to touch it. The only way. But you need the speed from it. You just need the speed from it to fly over to the second rail.
Good lord.
You see? Did you see that one? That's what
No.
you gotta do.
It didn't look like you
It looks
touched
like magic to me, dude. I don't know what the hell is going on.
So you run at the rail and then double tap really fast. See?
Did not work.
Well, you gotta get really close to it, right? So you get really close to it, like as close as possible, and double tap really fast.
I think I'm like super committed to taking the scenic route. Holy crap.
If you do it too slow, you might go like, you might hit your head on the branch above like I just did. Yeah, it's gotta be a nice, really fast double tap with that space bar, and you get onto that second rail nicely. And then, I mean, even me, like, I'm never content with how fast I get on that rail sometimes. Like, I'll get on the rail, I'll be like, nope, that was 0.01 seconds way too slow. Like, I get to the first... I know whether I've succeeded or not when I get to that first gem. If I get to that first gem and it says 5.25, I'm like, wow, atrocious. I need to be there at 5.2. And recently I've learned that I can get there at 5, right? So I'm like, 5.2, how am I going to beat my score if I'm there at 5.2? I need to get there at 5.0. So you got these, these milliseconds
so you're
are so
saying
important.
That you're saying that you hit that gem and haul ass to the next one while also looking at your time? I mean,
oh yeah. You're just riding the rail. You're just riding the rail, so you're not like you're doing any inputs. But whenever I'm doing any run, even the runs where we're actually doing something, I always look at my time, because I'm not gonna waste my time finishing the whole run if I know that I'm not like on pace for it. There's no point. I'm just gonna restart the run, right? So like, I always have like 5 or so checkpoints within the run where I'm looking at the time. So I'll look and be like, okay, am I at 5.2? No, restart. And it's like, okay, I'm on time right now. And then I'll get to the next checkpoint and be like, all right, did I hit that on time? Like, am I there at 13.5? No, restart. So I'm not gonna waste my time. If I'm 0.1 seconds already too slow, I'm restarting. What's the point? Like, how am I gonna break the first place record if I'm slower than my previous self? It's not gonna work. You gotta be better than yourself before. Unfortunately, I'm always trying to beat myself. I'm never trying to beat anybody else.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool, Dino. Cool. I don't even know where the timer is when I'm doing the run. But you know what? Yeah, cool story, bro.
But yeah, you gotta look at it.
Story, bro.
Stephanie, you don't even know what a Psycho Dino is. Before the Nexus opened, and then we didn't have challenges, he decided he was gonna climb the treetop faster than anybody else. And I watched him for like 2.5 hours. I think it was MX. Somebody.
It wasn't even my run. It was MX's thing.
Yeah, it was MX's badge.
MX
but Dino
designed
needed
it.
the fastest time. So for 2.5 hours, I sat on the roof and watched this man start the run and get like 5 seconds in, and just respawn and do it over and over and over because he didn't get to his checkpoint fast enough, and this went on for a long time. I was like, he is
That
super
is
dedicated.
And you know what? That actually, okay, so I have a question for you, Dino. Do you do speed runs in like other games and in like
No,
let's say, console
absolutely.
games?
I hate speedruns. I absolutely hate speedruns. I complain to MX every day that I don't want to do more speedruns today. But if somebody breaks the record, if someone breaks my old record, what am I supposed to do? Let it like be broken? You gotta go over there and then break it again.
But I mean like in games outside of Nexus, because for example, like right now I just finished playing I don't know if anybody plays Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil, so I just finished part 9. And my first run, just going slowly, you know, like experiencing the game, took me like 18 hours. But I played it on the hardest mode, Insanity. The first time took me 6 hours, and the second time on Insanity took me 3 hours. And I was like, this is the most badass thing I've ever done. And then when I looked online, some freaking guy did it in an hour and 20 minutes, and that would be you. That would be you, and I'm already pretty frustrated.
I have a lot of friends who are speedrunners who do record those times. One of them is like the Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. My friend from high school, Danny Bamondi, he's the record holder. Sometimes I feel like I want to just get on there and be like, I can break it, like, but I would have to be playing it a lot. I don't even have the game. I don't have those old consoles. But it would be funny if I just get on there and break those records.
Oh my god, just
never
you do me
before.
a favor, stay away from Resident Evil 9. I can already see you being 1 hour, just freaking no effort.
1 hour, there's so much time there to be, you know, like we can get it down to 30.
Oh my god, it's a long ass game. It's crazy. So the fact that anybody did it, and mind you, the thing too is to do it on the hardest mode, Insanity mode. You know,
hey, you guys all want to go down here by the chest and get a proof of play, take a picture together by Tropical?
We get our proof of play up by the pink stuff. Aren't we going on the pink branches?
Yeah, we can do it on the pink thing too. I just want to take a picture by the chest.
I mean, what's crazy, Steph, is that these games have been going on for like Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time has been here for like what 20 years, and still to this day, like every day they find new ways to make it even faster, like do the speed run faster. And it's been 20 years since they started, right? So it's
everybody look towards the
it's
chest.
never gonna end.
Like look inside the chest. If the chest is open, look inside of it. Because I have us all looking inside of it on the picture.
I see Gonko got 0.01 seconds faster, 17.77. Not bad.
You have to get all the diamonds.
Although the fact, Gonko, you should easily be able to get 17.75 because I did it in like 4 tries. It only took me 4 tries to get 17.75.
Just to tell everybody again, you don't want to be on top of this thing because we're all looking inside of the chest. You want to look inside of the chest. I've got like I look like I'm looking inside of it, so you want to be behind me or around the edges of the chest because I'll be taking a picture of us looking at the gems.
I'm underneath the chest. I'm in some J Vegas kind of world where I can't jump up out of where I'm at. And I'm right by the chest. I'm not sure what to do.
Oh, you could accidentally get stuck underneath the world. When you complete the challenge for some reason, or if you jump down, I jumped down here earlier onto the chest, and for some reason, I fell below the chest.
I defeated it, but I was coming back to see my score to see if I knocked time off it, and then I fell into this area, and I'm just like, I don't even...
That is insane that it happened to you, and yeah.
Hug me out.
Dippy, come stand between me and Tropical.
Where are you, Pam, to get hugged out?
Right there. Yep.
I'm kind of right.
You should be below the chest.
And then,
I'm below the chest, but
somebody
I'm below
stand.
the
Like, there's another person that can stand in between. Like Shrine, stand over there in between JT and Tropical. A little bit more up. Okay, yeah, you were perfect. You were perfect. Everybody try to stay right there. I'm gonna snap another picture.
Wait for me.
Bertle, get in there. Get in a little. Yeah, right there, Kevy. Right there, Kevy. Bertle, get in there a little extra. Bertle, come in a little closer. Devastating Dave, come stand behind me. Steph, come stand behind us, the little group of Kodas as well. Oh yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
When you guys do a Coda cam, go through the filters and get to the neon one, and the gems are glowing. It's really cool.
All right, man, got some really good ones, guys. Thank y'all very much. Dino, did we want to go take one try to see if we can all get on the chaos route?
Yeah, let's get on the chaos route. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen, something really cool about this challenge is we have roots that are pink. Have you guys seen them yet? Come up to the challenge lever, and let's see if you guys can get up here. Challenge lever, and then come onto this flower.
You can also get there this way if you can't jump from the lever. I go up this way.
Oh yeah, you could do that as
shit.
well. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you guys can climb up this tree,
climb
up this tree, and glide onto one of these flowers. Right over here. So if you guys see me, glide over here to the flower. I see some people are falling,
Prescott,
but
Tropical,
try again.
Fresh, Meowie, Birdo, MH. You guys coming?
They might be
Nice.
AFK.
And then you glide over to this little root, and you can kind of walk up it. You can come show where Jay Vegas at. Me and MX spent hours yesterday trying to get to the very top flower of this challenge, because there hasn't been a challenge yet where we haven't been able to get to the top flower, but unfortunately we had to accept defeat on this particular challenge. It doesn't seem possible to make it to the top. However, if we message maybe James or someone to literally just edit the tip of one of these roots so that we can stand on it, it would be doable. Just make it so we don't slide off one of these roots. We would totally be able to do it.
So you're gonna message James and be like, "Listen, James, just the tip."
It's like, James, it is important. It is critical that we're able to get on top of this flower.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. There's like literally one root that like we just want to be able to land on it. Just
James,
like
just the tip. Thanks, Dino.
Just the tip. Just the tip, please.
A best t-shirt.
Yeah, Dino, message him that. Right, James, just the tip, please. Thank you, Dino.
Oh my god, the pink tip. Making it worse.
Literally, the pink tip, please.
Yes. Please. Begging for it.
What are y'all doing with my chaos trials? It's chaos for real now. Just the tip. And next week on chaos trials, just the tip.
I saw that on my neighbor's dog when I gave it
So
a pet.
if you guys look above you, like Jay Vegas, you look up, you'll see me up here, right? And we want to get to the tippy top of this little root. And for some reason, it looks so doable, but it is not doable. This little tip right here, that's all we need.
Stop saying it.
Yeah, bro, you gotta stop saying it. See where I'm at over here? This is just a tip.
Yeah, this.
Well, you could say it though. We can get up there. Oh shit, I got it.
I mean, these are really cool roots. I mean, these things are, they just shine pink. Do you guys see them as pink or white? Because some people are saying they're white. I'm saying they're pink.
I see pink, very pink.
They're pink.
I see very pink too, like a neonish pink. It almost goes light pink to like a dark pink, like a pulsating glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly like a neon kind of thing.
A pulsating pink.
Yeah. It's like
Just the
you
tip?
see current going through it.
Just the
It's
tip.
almost as if you see current going through it. Like I was trying to say earlier, it's almost like current is like flowing through it. The energy's flowing through it. That's why he chose this route to make the rail.
It's all just so proper.
Oh, I don't think I can make it all the way over there. I think you need that high jump to do that right now.
You can get on this tip. But we don't need this one, we need the other one.
No, I can't jump that high. I hit the spine and fall. Oh, Mom say that the primate's spaceship thing.
Hey, who's standing next to me right now? Who is this?
GT dog.
Oh, what up, GT? He made it up here, guys.
Is this as high as we go, huh?
This is the highest that we can go, and unfortunately, it is not high enough. Use the roots, and then. I mean, this is the place I tried to lead you to yesterday, Machiavelli. Just you fell a lot. MX is over here taking people too. And unfortunately, it's just not high enough to make it to the top of that flower. But there is a flower that we can go to. So if you follow me over here to where MX is at. Oh wait, crap. Where are we supposed to go?
Nah, player. You done
I
fouled
just
that up.
baited
brother.
somebody. I just baited someone to fall.
You just fouled that up, brother.
I think I went to the wrong route. Oh yeah, it's over there. So you come over here, then we do this jump. Land exactly where I'm standing at. So you gotta come over here. But this one's tricky, so land exactly where we're standing, not too high, otherwise you fall. Prescott. Alright, looks like Prescott's coming. Not too high. If you go too high, that's what happens. We said exactly where we're standing.
It's really pretty up here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we kind of wanted people to see. Is that this tree is completely? It's like one of a kind, and the other side. It's the tree that creates all of the rails. You get the energy from here.
It definitely looks like there's energy flowing through it. I think it's pulsating. I think that's why they made it that way. I think it's supposed to look like this. Oh my god, I keep falling now.
All right, guys. Well, Dippy Dino, did you guys have anything else that you guys wanted to run through, or I think we're about to call it?
No, I'm good. I know. Did Dino get booted? I think Dino got kicked.
1 second. We'll wait for him to get back for a second. I got somebody knocking at my door real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, my game crashed again. It's been happening a lot. Does it happen to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens to me all the time on client now, is what I'm saying. Every so often it looks beautiful, but it just boom out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been happening to me recently. Just every like 30 something minutes, I guess.
When you were gone, Machiavelli said, is there anything else you wanted to say before he wraps it up?
I mean, nothing really. I mean, I just want you guys to come up to these routes. Maybe make it to the flower. So there is a flower you can get to, which I'll take you guys to right now. If you're where MX is, he can also guide you. So where State is, you come up here, Steph. Over there taking a picture. And then you go to where GT Dog just went to. You can come over here. GT Dog got a nice chair pulled up over here. I see Gonko just made it to us.
And that's the highest
Prescott's
spot?
on his way. No. We're going to go to a flower right now. I mean, I guess this is kind of the highest spot. Well, the highest spot is where Dippy's at. You go on top of that thing. But we're going to go to a flower right now. So from here, going to glide all the way over there to where there's a nice, I think it's MX with a nice beam of light. He's got the huggy mode on. We're going to go from here. And we're going to fly east. GT Dog is also on the way. And we're just going to make it safely over here. And this flower is a pretty cool place as well. Prescott made it. Nice. We got GT Dog here. We got Prescott. And it's just a cool place to chill on this challenge. Someone else made it. I can't see the name though because it's not a speaker. I'll come back and help you. Let's see. Where are you at? Okay, I'm coming. I see you. So yeah, you gotta be careful there, Gonko. You have to land on the bottom. So this is kind of difficult to be. Let me go first. You're gonna go this way, and you're gonna wrap right here.
And you're gonna. I keep seeing Gonko fall. I don't have a lot of faith that Gonko's falling.
Yeah, it's not an easy jump, but you have to land exactly where I'm standing. If you land too high,
I did
okay,
it.
you did.
Dino.
Yeah, perfect. So from
I'm
here,
I'm better than Gonko. I'm just kidding.
So from here, you're going to glide to that flower here. See if you can make it. Try to do a side glide if you can, and you're gonna land over here where everyone's chilling. Where are you? Okay, Gonko's here. Ooh, Dippy, I think you're gonna make it. Looks good. No, you canceled it too early!
I didn't cancel it, I hit my head.
You hit your
I
head.
need a smaller avatar. Yeah.
No,
My head
maybe
hit
you
the
could have went down a little bit more. You were too high. You did the jump too well and then hit your head.
Is it better than Gonko? I'm gonna put the quota back on.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Appreciate everybody for coming out.
Hey, Steph.
We've got a cockroach.
Yo, thanks for hosting, Mac. Appreciate for having me up. It's good, good spot, man.
Thank you
and
for
good
coming,
game.
Tropical, and everybody.
Yep. Thank you, Tropical and Angie. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you,
Yeah, yeah.
4 o'clock in the
Got a
morning.
cockroach.
Yeah, Angie went to bed already, but yeah, she said, thanks, and she had a lot of fun trying this out. So
Yeah, man, we
and she
appreciate y'all coming out. I know she was super late for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this jump again.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and call it. I do appreciate everyone hanging out, though. It was always a good time with the Coda trials. With, Machiavelli and Dino and Dip. Always a fucking vibe. But I love you. Take care, be well, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks for hanging. It's always a fucking vibe. Take care. Ape chain on top.